Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Turbo here. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you could please like, comment, and subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. It really helps support the channel. For today, I'm going to be going over Virtus Pro versus Not as Sincere, Pro 100 versus Hard Legion, Espada versus Syman, Mousesports versus G2, Copenhagen Flames versus Movistar Riders, MIBR versus Furia, Liquid versus Yeah, and finally Envy versus Bad News Bears. Enjoy the video. Before we get into the video, I did want to remind you, if you did want free money for match betting on CSGO Empire, you can use code TurboCSGO under free case, as well as on the affiliates tab on CSGO Atsy, you can use code TurboCSGO. And if you do like skins and CSGO case openings, you can do case opening battles and upgrades on DatDrop, and using code TurboCSGO will get you a free 5% on your deposit. Enjoy the video. The first match we'll be getting into is Virtus Pro versus Not as Sincere. In their first day of matches, Virtus Pro took a hard 2-0 loss to Pro 100, and Navi took a somewhat close 2-0 win against Espada. First getting into Virtus Pro, the team finally started to show somewhat of a form in the DreamHack qualifier, although it wasn't the best. The match against Pro 100, however, was embarrassing. There's no excuses for them to not pick up a single map against that team. I'm going to pick Not as Sincere minus 1.5 maps here due to the poor performance from Virtus Pro. The next match is Pro 100 versus Hard Legion. I'm a fan of this Pro 100 lineup just because of the names. I actually used to be a huge World Edit fan back when I started entering the CSGO scene. I was very happy to see them perform well against the Virtus Pro today. Hard Legion managed to pick up a win against Syman, which wasn't totally unexpected because it was predicted to be a close match. I'm going to pick Pro 100 here based on the form against Virtus Pro. The next match is Espada versus Syman. In the first day of matches, Espada took an expected 2-0 loss to Navi after losing map 2 in a close overtime, and Syman managed to take a 2-1 loss to Hard Legion. I'm going to favor Espada in this match. I think they have shown much more of an impressive, consistent performance recently. Syman have not looked good at all. They've recently been choking a lot of big leads and not playing well under the pressure of the matches. I would recommend a bet on Espada here. The next match is Mousesports versus G2. Mousesports again showed a poor performance against FaZe, and unfortunately I don't think that slump is going to end here. G2 has looked pretty good. They put up a dominant performance against the Movistar Riders, and they've looked good in each of their ESL Road to Rio matches so far. These two teams actually played each other less than a month ago, and Mousesports managed to take it 2-0. I wouldn't be surprised if Mousesports is able to pick up a map here, but I'm definitely favoring G2 to win. The next match is Copenhagen Flames versus Movistar Riders. The current odds of this match show it to be a 50-50. I agree, I do think this match will be a close one. Both of these teams are underdogs and have put up some pretty amazing performances recently. I'm going to recommend a bet on over 2.5 maps here. I also think that Movistar Riders bet is in order. I watched an interview with Steele from Movistar Riders, and he explained that since the win against Mousesports, the team was really impressed with their performance and they had picked up a lot of confidence. I think that they will be able to carry over that confidence and beat Copenhagen Flames here. The next match is MIBR versus Furia. MIBR showed that their inconsistencies are still an issue with their match against Envy. They started on their own map pick train down 10-0. Although they made somewhat of a comeback, it shouldn't happen to a team like MIBR. Furia on the other hand have remained undefeated after their win over Liquid. I think Furia will continue that here. They've really been looking good, and I think they will be able to take a decent win against MIBR here. The next match is Liquid versus Yeah. I'm going to recommend skipping this match. Liquid has looked pretty bad against Furia and Envy. Liquid are showing a lot of big inconsistencies on their side. From Yeah, they have still shown to play pretty bad against the North American teams with their loss against Envy and Bad News Bears. That being said, I don't think the odds are good enough here for a Liquid minus 1.5 bet, so I'm going to recommend just skipping this match overall. The last and final match of today is Envy versus Bad News Bears. Last time these two teams played, Bad News Bears was able to take a 2-0 win over them, and I feel like that's the biggest factor in these close odds. Since the last time these two teams played almost 2 weeks ago, Envy has been looking a lot better. They've been able to close matches against Furia and MIBR. Since the last time these two teams played almost 2 weeks ago, Envy has been looking a lot better. They've had close matches against Furia and MIBR while dominating Yeah and Liquid. Bad News Bears on the other hand have only been able to beat Yeah with the tough losses to MIBR, Furia, and Liquid. Due to Envy's better form, I would recommend taking advantage of the odds and placing a bet on them. So here's my recap for today's video. For Virtus Pro versus Not as Sincere, I recommended Not as Sincere minus 1.5 maps. For Pro 100 versus Hard Legion, I recommended Pro 100. For Espada versus Syman, I recommended Espada. For Mousesports versus G2, I recommended G2. For Copenhagen Flames versus Movistar Riders, I recommended Movistar Riders as well as over 2.5 maps. For MIBR versus Furia, I recommended Furia. For For Liquid versus Yeah, I recommended a skip. And finally, for Envy versus Bad News Bears, I recommended Envy. If you guys did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. Also, be sure to join our Discord down below in the description. We have almost 500 members, and I have a really big announcement coming for you guys in the next coming days. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.